Hello friends, welcome back to my channel, Eng.Talemwa Ug, and today we are going to learn how do we set our model space. How do we set up our model space? As you can see here, right down at your left hand, there is the word mod. So this space is called a model space. Sometimes they call it a workspace, but many times they call it a model space. So we are going to learn how to set it. Some people do ask me, but Engineer Isaac, why do we need to set up our model space? The reason is, why do we set up our model space? Why do we put in limits? Is that it helps you to easily handle your work, maybe to manage your work. Sometimes you need, it helps you not to over zoom your work, not over zoom in and not to over zoom out. Yeah, you see people over zooming in and over zooming out their work because they put in, or maybe they set wrongly, their model space. So today we are going to learn how to well set our model space. There is a difference between a model space and a layout space, as you're seeing down here. This is called a layout space. In the next video we shall see how do we set up this layout space, but here this is called a model space or a workspace. Okay, let us start. First of all, you have to put in limits. Come to your keyboard, put in the word limits. So the word will come, then press enter to your keyboard, then this one will appear on your screen. You can read through. Reset model space limits, specify low left corner all. So here, what do they mean by specifying low left corner? As we all know, you can see it. The good example is here. As you see these coordinates y and x, always our left corner when you are starting a drawing is 0, is over here. So it is over here. Down here it is 0, where our x-axis meets where our y-axis meets our x-axis, that is 0. So we always put in our space, in our lower left corner, we always put in 0, then comma 0. You just come to your keyboard, you press 0, comma 0, then press enter. After you read through, specify upper right corner. So our right corner, let me come back to our coordinates. Our right corner, you are going to specify the length and the width of the workspace. So now here, as I told you, I always use 1000. I put in 1000, but it depends on your drawing. If you are going to deal with a drawing of that big drawing, you have to put in large limits. But if you are going to deal with a small limit, with a small drawing, you put in small limits. So I always use 1000. You come to your keyboard, type 1000, then you press comma, then 1000. After, press enter. After that, it will come like that. But some people, they fail to insert these limits. They just stop here, which is not right, and you will not be having them if you stop at this point. So I will help you. Don't stop here because they are not yet inserted. It's still blank. Yes, limits are not yet there. So what you do, you come to your zoom. You come to your zoom options here. You look for zoom all. This is zoom all. Then you press. After that, you have inserted your limits, and actually your workspace is well set. Now you can start end of your drawing. You can start end of your drawing because now you have put in limits. Now everything will come as good as you want. So here we will have minimum zoom ins and minimum zoom out. That's what I told you. If you put in limits, it will help you to handle your work well. Thank you very much. Continue to subscribe to the next videos. You can even put in your question, asking me anything you want to learn about AutoCAD. Like this video and follow. Thank you.